What is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Upper 90 YouTube soccer channel. It's Tuesday, but we have a game tomorrow against Watford for Chelsea, so we need to talk about the injury report, so stick around as we dive deeper into this. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge fan of Chelsea and the Premier League. Each and every week we talk about the injury report. Now, like I said, there is a game midweek, Chelsea versus Watford, so obviously we need to make a video today about our injury status for Chelsea. Now, it seems that Chelsea have picked up a few more injuries along the way, even though, again, it seems like we've been just riddled with injuries after injuries, even though we get players that are healthy, but as one player gets healthy, another player gets injured, and therefore we have 6 players on our injury reserve this week. Now, if you are new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Helps grow this YouTube channel, helps get this video to more and more fans of Chelsea. Now, that being said, like I said, we have 6 players that will be most likely missing this game this week. Now, not too surprising, there's 3 players that, again, we pretty much knew that were going to be out. Ben Chilwell being one of them, still with the ACL injury. We're not too sure when he'll be back. So again, he is out definitely for this game. As is N'Golo Kante, still having a knee injury as well. Seems like he will be back next week, if not the following week. But again, he will definitely be missing this week, along with Mateo Kovacic in our midfield. He will also be missing due to the hamstring injury. So those are 3 players, again, we already knew were going to be missing this game. The other 3 players, which again is more news to a lot of fans out there, is that Jorginho, Reece James, and Timo Werner will most likely miss this game tomorrow. Now, Thomas Tuchel did come out and say that they are doubtful, but there is possibility that these players could play tomorrow. All 3 of those players, being Reece James, Jorginho, and Timo Werner, did practice today on the field but I don't think they did a whole lot. I think that's more just Thomas Tuchel trying to say, yeah, maybe these players are going to be capable of playing, but I don't think he's going to push them because, like I said, we've been dealing with a lot of injuries as of lately, and I'd hate to see one of those 3 players miss more games because Timo Werner obviously is just coming back from an injury. We don't want him to start yo-yoing back and forth. We dealt with that with Pulisic and a few other players. We don't need to happen to Timo Werner as well. And I think, like I said, Thomas Tuchel will sit these players, maybe bring them off the bench, but I don't see him playing them too much. Now, why this is really important is because not only is Reece James out, but obviously Chilwell's out. That is going to be huge for Chelsea because we really rely on our wingbacks. Now, as we saw against Manchester United, we do have Marcos Alonso on the left side, but he's definitely a different player than Chilwell. On the right side, it will be interesting to see what Thomas Tuchel does because, yes, we have different options. Could go there. We have Hudson-Odoi, or we could put Azpilicueta there. If we put Azpilicueta there, I think we drop then Trevor to our back 3 along with Thiago Silva and Rudiger. Possibly, though, we could move Chalobah up into the midfield and then drop Christensen with those 3 players. I think that's a little more defensively than we need to, but again, that could be our option because with Jorginho out, with N'Golo Kante and Kovacic, those are our top 3 midfielders, which means there is going to be a massive role to be filled, whether with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Ross Barkley, or Saul. One of those players definitely will need to step up. I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek will definitely get to start again, even though he had a subpar match against Manchester United. I think of the 3 players I just mentioned, he's probably the better of the 3. Ross Barkley, I think, will probably also get to start. He started a few games this season already, and he's definitely a player that can definitely play up to the level that Chelsea need. But again, you never know what you're going to get out of Ross Barkley, and that's why there is the possibility that Trevor could move up in the midfield with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and again have that more defensive line in front of those 2 players. And I think we could do that as well, but really it's going to be up to Thomas Tuchel. Now from there then, I think up top should be fairly easy to pick out then. I think we go with Romelu Lukaku up top. Definitely goal scoring machine. He has been lacking in goals due to injuries, but again, he is coming back. He is healthy. Got to play a little bit against Manchester United. I think he'll be fully fit for a full 90, and therefore should be at least able to score 1 goal, if not 2. Alongside him, I think Mason Mount on the right side, and we go with Kai Havertz on the left side due to the fact that, again, like I said, Timo Werner is out. We could flip-flop those 2 guys, but I think that would probably be the best position for everyone. Now, going forward from there, like I said, it will be up to Thomas Tuchel to pick and choose if any of those players do actually start this game or come off the bench, because all three of those players are very detrimental. Obviously, Reece James being our best contributor to our goals and assists this season so far as our right wing back. And again, he can do pretty much anything on the pitch. So hopefully this player can recover and get back to starting for Chelsea, because he will definitely be missed in this match. Now, luckily for us, or unlucky for Watford, they also have quite a few injuries going into this match, which I think will help Chelsea be able to dictate and control this match. Not saying they couldn't do that before with all these injuries, because we've seen Watford play. They can definitely punch above their level. They beat Manchester United, who happened to draw against Chelsea, but I think in this match, Chelsea should be the better team and come out on top in this game. Now, my prediction for this match, I see Chelsea winning this 3-0. I think they get the clean sheet. Again, I think Thomas Tuchel will go a little more defensively with the players that he has right now, and I don't think with Watford, with their injuries, really have the firepower to score a goal in this match. So that is all I have for you today in the injury report. Again, if you are new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Helps get this channel to more and more fans of the sport and fans of Chelsea. So that is it, and I will see you next time.